this is where Starry says, I am tired of homesteading. I'm tired of homesteading. And it really, I'm going to say the word, it really sucks. And the reason why I'm tired of homesteading and it really sucks is Mr. Hilder just called me. I was in town running some errands. It's a big, whatever, they got Black Friday. Had to get some things for the homestead. And he called and said, the hawk is back. The hawk is back. We had the hawk last year, and when the rooster was around, the hawk and him tangled. But now that Mr. Rooster's gone, there's a hawk that, and Mr. Hilder was out just shooting the bow, and he said he heard it. He heard the air bomb. He said it sounded like a jet. And all of a sudden he saw a spot being taken away. Yeah, I get tired of homesteading. I get tired of the loss. I get tired of the loss. And then he said it wasn't just Spot, because he said when I went to go count the chicks, the baby peepers, there's some more missing. There is some more missing. Didn't like hearing that. And I'm on my way home to assess the damage. Well, I mean, there's no damage to assess. But I had to bring out the camera because, you know, this is the reality of homesteading. Yeah. You know, we live in a beautiful mountain and you see all the back to Eden gardening and the joy and everything. But then there is this really sucky part. And it's so sucky. It really is. I don't have an appropriate word for it. I am sorry. It sucks. The loss. And I don't care what anybody says, because I know there are some tough guys out there that will say, suck it up. This is what homesteading's about. If you're going to have farm animals, they're going to die. They're going to get eaten by predators, and you shouldn't have been free-ranging them. And there's always going to be criticisms. But until you walked a mile in our shoes, no matter what, the loss hurts. Doesn't make any difference if it's your meat bird, or if it's your nasty rooster, or if it's a baby chick, or if it's a rabbit, or whatever it is. It doesn't feel good. And it is the part of homesteading reality that you wish you didn't have to deal with, but you do. And there's no way around it, you know, because you know, our baby peepers, yes, we free range them. You know how it's like having kids. How are you going to protect them? You can't protect them from everything. It's the same thing on a homestead. You could try to build a 100% proof chicken coop. There's no such thing. As soon as you let them out, they're exposed. Don't let anybody fool you. There are no guarantees in homesteading at all. And you're going to have loss, either through sickness or you're going to have it through predators. It's going to happen. You know, and the other thing I will tell you about loss is have a lifeline. You know, when things happen, you know, I've got Mr. Hilder on the homestead, but, you know, I've got people like Patera. Appalachian homesteading. You know, she may be all in the Appalachian Mountains, but my Patera is there when I need her. You know, she is there to tell me, you know, Starry, it's going to be okay. I've gone through this. I've lost chickens to raccoons, or I've lost a chicken to a fox. I had a sick cow that almost died. You got to have a lifeline, because if you don't, it makes all of it harder. And you know, those lifelines, those other people who homestead, and you know, Patera is all the way in Tennessee. she can give me advice too. Because we don't all know everything. You know, I know a lot. Been doing not just off-grid living, but living sustainably for a long time. So this isn't our first cake. What did they say? This isn't our first cakewalk? Is that what they say? I don't know. But you know, our first rodeo. But still, you'd be ignorant to say that you know it all, and there aren't going to be times when you're going to need help. You're going to need a shoulder to lean on. You're going to need some advice. And so I have somebody like Patera. But yeah, so I make that call. But today is reality day. I'm going to go up there and I don't know. I'm going to go up there and what? I'm going to see that there's less chickens. But that's the video, friends. I got nothing else to say. I mean, I'm just, you get emotionally exhausted with all this. You know, what do? You reinforce your chicken coop. You don't free range your animals. This is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for all of you who want to do this. And think about it. Think about it before you even get farm animals, that you're going to sustain loss. And be prepared. Be prepared. There's my welcoming committee right there.